I like my personal space.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Too slow! You're it! Trying taxi!
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Something over there.
This Bobby boy.
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. Did it? I'm not so sure. I'm not in the city yet, you see. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through, right in their little pocket. Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack, just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
You stop sulking and start walking right now.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
Back again, are you? If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
To take down
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank. The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me.
Hello, you wicked little thing.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Toys trapped to injure children. It's abominable. Who would do such a thing? this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Glad I didn't get burned up.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Trapped.
Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
I don't need you standing here gawking.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac.
We only got away with what we have on.
Got ya! Too slow! That's a bigger issue than modesty.
Attention fists. Listen up. One more dereliction of duty. Refugees can't stay here punishment. We're a danger to all of us. Got it?
We've got diseases. Any one of them could be a spy for the absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. What are we going to do? That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
This isn't a glorious boast, fists, but it isn't a hard one either. You can't guard a blasted shed. It's no wonder we're being replaced by steel.
Here we are, Griselda. All in one piece.
I wish the cock had burnt his arm, though. At least we got a Scottish.
There's blood here, not yet dried. And no sign of the smith.
Dathalon's dancing axe.
From the Velveteen Elixir.
Armor, blades.
Good job.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach the refugees a lesson.
What's the rush, Sob? Can't we stay here for a bit?
The Absolute army on its way. Not a chance.
What's the harm in one night? Think of it. Actual beds. Pillows.
It would be most pleasing to sleep indoors.
What's the plan?
City's rumor mill's going mad. Thieves, murderers, monsters, all hell's breaking loose.
They let in another horde of refugees. When's it gonna stop?
Are we fixed on supplies?
Sound off.
Got camp bits and bobs from Dancelon's dancing act.
I have secured a most excellent supply of potions from the Velveteen Elixir.
Armor, blades, the Rivington Gem.
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey.
If you want me to sell it, it helps me feel a friend.
Give him a piece of your mind, person who's both of us washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
And you want to talk about bread?
Mummy, Buddy the dog.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing.
Watch your step inside the temple. One of the priests got cut to ribbons, and they're looking for someone to blame.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a...
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see. They're good people, holy people. We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
The Duke.
What do you remember?
I cover
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of mind.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
This whole situation stinks.
Stop fretting.
Guild robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they won't.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. Swear it. Please, everyone have mercy.
The crying one weeps today. Our Father Logan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Exactly this.
Ilmater's... We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out? Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
For us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
To know the Lord Lord's will is blasphemy. We interpret scripture and teachings. We know nothing.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. I suppose you're right. But the crying one has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes. How goes the search? Assassins under this temple is certainly unnerving news. Thank you for taking care of them. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking. How goes the search?
color looks familiar. Does this cap belong to Gale?
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Mazel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cookpot, of course. Wonderful. Lead on, then. What's on your mind?
Yes?
No time to rest.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
Patience.
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons. Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it.
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dakarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Damn! It can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that. But that looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. Let's hop.
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Sir, sir! We can't let you in.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
readers will be outraged. This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged. This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
Of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury. Please, leave me be. What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? They cut off his hand, sawed through flesh and bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took that. We give them everything. And
Clearing outsiders from Rivington.
You all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
There's more than one way to skin a crescent. Let that be the end of it. We'll find a way into the city's worst.
If you're up.
Why if we get in trouble? The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
Those machines will form a circle around the upper city as soon as the fight is done.
What do you remember?
I got scraps for days.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief. Deliveries are...
Stop fretting. The Steel Watch will put a stop to them. Please, in the name of the Crying One, have mercy.
What do you remember? I got anything.
Said you'd do whatever it takes.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
I don't want to leave. Nothing to do with this whole situation. There's no point. Why don't we talk about something else?
They take your gold, but they leave your rings.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! The absolute poppycock! Enemy propaganda designed to confuse simple minds. Pah! Not your fault you fell for it. You need a strong leader like myself to see the wood under the trees. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Because we deliver communications across dangerous enemy territory with only our superior wits and aerial agility to protect us. Even our skills have their limits. We've lost several experienced flyers recently. They knew the risks, but still, damn shame. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the Blighter. flying cat? Is your brain completely addled? I'm putting you on leave until you regain your senses. Dismissed!
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
A little wet under the wing for I.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without...
Go straight to the source then.
I should send you back to the fish pits.
Mark my words.
And we're still learning. There's so much to do.
3 days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
One of those steel watches stamping us into the nurse.
I packed bags for myself. Ready by the door.
I don't want to leave.
I know, sweetie. All right?
When's the last time you changed the salt? Filled the water troughs?
A few days ago.
And gods don't give a damn.
Woof! Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
When there's no
You're such a scaredy
day
cat.
out there.
Run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn.
I feel sorry for a flock of...
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised
Don't we talk about something else? Did you try that rifle wrestling again?
I saw the giant monster
on our
on this
doorstep, and
checkpoint.
you want to talk about friends?
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells. Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
At least we'd have a bed.
Is one of those steel watchers stamping us in the dirt.
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did.
One of those steel watchers stamping us.
I know, sweetie. We will be safe in the wilds, all right?